Hello, and welcome to Algoma Family Services Community Kitchen at Home Edition. In today's episode, we're going to do something just a little bit different, something sweet. Normally, we share very nutritious recipes with you to balance out your meal plan for you and your family. But every once in a while, you just need something special, a nice treat. Ever since our bread baking episode, our followers have been asking for a video on making sticky buns. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a pan of these delicious cinnamon sticky buns. The recipe we're going to use does not require a lot of special kitchen utensils, doesn't require a lot of special ingredients, and some of the ingredients are easily substituted. For example, we will be using maple syrup, but you could easily substitute honey or corn syrup if you don't happen to have maple syrup in your house or you don't care for it. The recipe we're going to use today starts from scratch to make the dough, but I happen to have some thawed pizza dough that needed to be used, so that's what I'll be using today. So before we get started, please make sure that you clear off some counter space, that you have a nice clean working area to work with your dough. Then take 20 seconds to wash your hands with warm water and soap. When we come back, we'll get to making our sticky buns. Let's review the ingredients that we'll be using for today's recipe. For the dough, you're going to want a yeast dough that's been prepared, risen, and punched down. I'm using a frozen pizza dough that was thawed in my refrigerator. If you are making your dough from scratch, you want to mix it, let it rise the first time, punch it down, and then it will be ready to use for this recipe. Use any recipe that will yield at least one loaf or 12 buns. If you're hesitant about making yeast dough from scratch, please refer to the link in the description on the post for this video, and it will take you to our video that we did earlier this year on making bread from scratch. For the sticky part, or as this recipe refers to, the goo, you'll require 1/2 cup of butter, 1 cup of packed light brown sugar, and 1/2 cup of maple syrup. For the filling, you'll need 2/3 cup of packed light brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, and 3 tablespoons to 1/4 cup of melted butter. Now let's review the kitchen tools you'll be using for today's recipe. You'll be using your stovetop and your oven. You'll need a saucepan and a sturdy spoon, a greased 9x13 pan, a foil-lined cookie sheet that is a little bit bigger than the 9x13 pan, a rolling pin, a spatula, a sharp knife, and a basting brush. The first step in the recipe is preparing the sticky part, or the goo. To the saucepan, add the 1/2 cup of butter, 1 cup of packed light brown sugar, and 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Cook over medium heat, stirring until the mixture is melted and bubbling. Pour the mixture into the greased 9x13 pan and set aside. In preparation for the next step, spread some flour on your working surface to prevent the dough from sticking when you're rolling. Also rub some flour on your rolling pin. Have your melted butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon pre-measured and ready. The brown sugar and cinnamon can be mixed at this stage, but that's optional. Turn the dough onto your floured surface and roll it out with a rolling pin into a rectangle about 18 by 12 inches. If you're having difficulty getting the dough rolled out to the desired size and it seems to be springing back, walk away, let the dough relax for a few minutes, come back and try again. Brush the rolled dough with the melted butter, leaving about 1/2 inch at the top free of butter. This will make it easier to pinch and seal the seam once you have your roll complete. Sprinkle the brown sugar and cinnamon over the area that you have brushed with the melted butter. Remember to keep that top 1/2 inch clear so that the seam will stick together when you pinch it. Starting at the long edge closest to you, roll the dough carefully and evenly. When you've almost reached the end, pull the remaining dough up and over and pinch to the top of your roll, making a good tight seam. With a sharp knife, cut the roll into 12 equal-sized pieces. Place the pieces into the prepared pan with the sticky sauce and space them evenly. Cover the pan with plastic wrap and let the buns rise for an hour. During the last few minutes of the rising time of the buns, Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Uncover the risen sticky buns and bake them in your preheated oven for 40 to 45 minutes until they are a rich golden brown. Remove the baked sticky buns from the oven and let them cool in the pan for 15 minutes. Using the foil-lined cookie sheet, invert the sticky buns from the 9x13 pan so that the sticky side is up. Using the spatula, scrape up any of the remaining sticky sauce left in the 9x13 pan and spread it onto the sticky buns. You don't want to leave any of that goodness behind. The sticky buns are best served the day they are baked, so dig in and enjoy. If you want to enjoy the sticky buns first thing in the morning, prepare the buns to the point of cutting the dough and putting them into the sticky sauce in the pan. Cover the pan and place it in the fridge overnight. In the morning, take the pan straight from the fridge, uncover, and place in a cold oven. Set the temperature to 350 degrees and bake for 45 minutes. By the time the oven gets to temperature, the buns will have raised the perfect amount. Your family will be rushing to the breakfast table when they smell those delicious sticky buns cooking first thing in the morning. Well, our cinnamon sticky buns have baked and cooled, and now comes the best part. We get to taste them. I'm going to enjoy mine with a nice cup of tea. They really are best enjoyed the day that you bake them, so go ahead, let your family dig in. You'll see through today's video that making the sticky buns was not difficult and didn't require a lot of specialized ingredients or kitchen tools, just some time. There are several steps throughout that the children can assist as well, whether that's mixing the dough, kneading the dough, rolling the dough, or spreading the fillings. They definitely will enjoy watching the rising process and certainly will enjoy the finished product. If you're still uncertain about making bread using a yeast dough, please go to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel and check out the video that's there on making bread from scratch. It will dispel some of the myth, mystery, and fears around making bread dough. So, until next time, enjoy the comforts of your kitchen and preparing meals for your family. Stay well, stay safe. Bye for now.